This is beer pairing, advanced beer and chocolate. I'm so excited. I have chosen to pair the East Brother line of fall beers. So they have two fall beers. One is the Baltic Porter. The other is the Russian Imperial Stout. They have it on cask. I had it on cask before, decided to get it on draft today so I could taste what's in the can, etc. So I have actually a bunch of different chocolates here, and they are all coming from GL Alfieri Premium Nuts and Fruit. They are coming out of Ripon, California. I have been patronizing this company for like a year. I fucking love the chocolate, and they primarily are known for their almonds, which I would say are better than any fucking Marcana almonds from Spain that are like $6.99 an ounce. Okay, they are better than that. If you've never had Northern California almonds, you don't know what you are missing. And this company does have a website, so you can buy all of their products. But like I said, so they're known for the almonds. They're known for the brittle, which they use the almonds in. You can see that they don't like just chop it up. They give you nice long slithers in the brittle, and it's super, super thin. So it's really easy to eat, and brittle can be fairly hard to eat sometimes, just you're like picking in your teeth the whole time. But this is a lot easier to eat and chew than other brittles, and I love it. I love their products. The English Pale, really, really light aroma. Oh, wow. So bubbly, really bready, nice medium body there. It's not, I've had English Pales that have more body to it than this one, but it's like just right there at that medium level there. I think this will be a nice contrast to the peppermint of the almond brittle that we're going to pair with it. And I think it'll be it will complement the breadiness of the beer with the white chocolate. So essentially, so here's what you didn't learn in the first chocolate class. White chocolate is actually a chocolate that is made from the cocoa butter, or the cocoa oil that comes when they process the cacao bean. So white chocolate doesn't really exist in nature the way that, cacao does or cocoa does. So it's creamy, it's light, it's really milky, and that's why a lot of people like it. It's basically like a vanilla chocolate that just smells like chocolate but doesn't really taste like chocolate. And I think the creaminess of the white chocolate is going to go perfect with like just that solid biscuity, toasty English ale flavor. Sometimes peppermint bark can be too sugary, and it can be too pepperminty. But the peppermint, you taste it while you're chewing, but it really comes in the aftertaste. And I think that I think if I washed it down with the English ale, it just kind of eases on top of the other. Good shit. So now we're gonna go with a much stronger kind of punch here with the toffee. Toffee has a very strong flavor. I think it will balance really well with the IPA. I think the IPA is going to cut through that toffee and kind of mute it down, and it'll take down a little bit of the sugariness, because this one is not actually a dark chocolate. This is the milk chocolate. Here we go. Here is the Gold IPA. They also have a red IPA. Smells like it's juicy, but that IPA is super, super smooth. Not too much, not too little. That's how they do it here. Everything is balanced. Very soft hops on that. Yeah. It's like even after you drink the beer, the taste of the sweetness of the toffee still stays in your mouth, and it's like um the IPA, you know, the hops really cut through that smooth milk chocolate, and then you drink the beer again after you taste one, and the beer kind of washes out the rest of the flavors but leaves that sweetness. Really, really cool effect that it has. I'm not sure if this really is a complement or a contrast. I think this is a great example of one neutralizing, and I talk about neutralizing your beer pairing. Well, you know, you take one strong flavor, give it another strong flavor. If those flavors don't match, and if they don't contrast in a logical way, like texturally, they can and texturally they can kind of cancel each other out, and that's definitely what these two do together. I'm not a fan of milk chocolate, but this is so good. Speaking of milk chocolate, here's another product that GL Alfieri has is they do a line of almond milks. And let me tell you something, okay? I have been non-dairy since I was 18 years old. I'm 38 this year. I have tried every brand of every type of almond milk, soy milk, cashew milk, hemp milk, oat milk, goat milk. I've had lactose-free milks. I've had every kind of nut milk you can imagine. I have made my own nut milks as a chef and at home. I have never, ever, ever had any kind of almond milk that is as beautifully smooth and honestly tastes exactly like real milk, almond milk. Like that does not exist in the marketplace at all, anywhere in 2 states, in 20 years of experience, okay? But this milk, they do a plain one, they do a strawberry one, and they do a chocolate one. This is the best fucking almond chocolate milk I've ever had in my life. It is so smooth. There is no grit to it. There is no aftertaste to it. It tastes exactly like Yoo-hoo. Like it tastes exactly like real milk. It is so good. And so this company, the quality of product that they put out is amazing. It blows my mind, and that's why I have to keep stopping there once every other week if I can, because I gotta get this stuff. It's too good. It's too fucking good. Russian Imperial Stout. That one is a roasty toasty chocolate complex. Yes. 10.5%. Uh-oh. Going up a notch. We're leveling up here. 10.5%. And we are going to put that with the dark toffee almond bark with coffee. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I mean, pitch black. Look at that color. Pitch black. Oh, it's like licorice. Just amazing. that coffee does not come out until you finish chewing. This chocolate is so dark. It is so smooth, not too sweet. Amazing. Probably another example of neutralizing. Because when you put that toffee in your mouth and then you come back with the imperial stout, the stout just sweeps over that tongue. It just covers that tongue and erases all of that coffee flavor, but it leaves that sweetness. Once again, it's really good. It's a really intense experience. And this is a really, really bubbly stout too. Very, very effervescent. Very carbonated. Leaves that sweetness, like kind of mutes down that bitterness from both the coffee and the stout itself. So good. The Baltic Porter Toasty Layered Cocoa, 8.6%. This is like having a chocolate cinnamon roll, Coca-Cola. Like just the aroma of it is definitely like cleansing me and getting me ready for what's coming down the chute. This porter is kind of tangy, and I like that. It's earthy. Not as syrupy as I expected it to be. Other people's porters are much more syrupy. Nice medium carbonation to it. It's like a stout, but the bitterness comes from another place. And it is great with the cinnamon. This is another breakfast on a platter type of thing. Love it.